Welcome back for another little review on my little channel here I call on YouTube. Today I'm going to be reviewing Season 5, Episode 5 of The Walking Dead. As you know, this is a review. I'm going to be talking about what happened during the episode. There is going to be spoilers, so you can leave right now if you want to. But anyways, let's get right into it. Today's episode starts off with Eugene on the bus. Everybody's talking to him, asking him what's going on, what's the plan. He gives a little bit of the plan, not much. As you know, he keeps on saying it's classified, it's classified. Then we get a little bit about himself. He talks about his hair, saying how, why he has it. Anyways, who cares? The bus crashes. In this, I don't really care anymore. The bus just crashes. I don't know how it would happen, but anyways, we get to know what happens, how it happened anyways. Then we get a flashback of Abraham. Today we're actually finding out what happened to his wife and kids. So, we get a flashback with him beating the crap out of like a bunch of dudes with, I think it was a can. Yeah, he had a can in his hand, and he was beating up some dudes, and to death actually. He walks over to his wife and kids. Then it goes to the present day. Everybody's okay during the crash. No scratches, no nothing. They walk outside where there's a bunch of zombies now, right all over them. All over the bus, I should say. And they kill them. Eugene actually kills one. I was surprised about that. Because I'm pretty sure this is our second time we've seen Eugene kill something. Then we get to Glenn. I might be going a little bit too fast here on my list, but anyways, right when they're talking about going back on the bus, getting their supplies, the bus catches on fire. Maybe the gas tank was ruptured, it was leaking inside, I don't know, but the bus just catches on fire within like 2 or 3 seconds. Then Abraham says, "We gotta keep on moving forward. Well, there's no stopping us." Then Eugene actually says maybe we should go back maybe 15 clicks from the last city or town that they were in. They don't know. Abraham says no, and pretty much says no to that plan. Glenn knows something's up with Abraham. He just looks at him. Then Eugene goes over to the walker they just killed and spits on it. I don't know why. Maybe because he didn't like that zombie that was coming after him. I don't know, maybe because he didn't want to kill the zombie because it was coming after him. But anyways, let's keep on going. Well, then we get back to Abraham with his little flashback there. Abraham is talking to the woman and kids, saying everything's okay, you don't need to worry, you're okay with me. Then we get to the present day. I'm pretty sure the backstories are pretty much saying, yeah, we don't want to see the people walk around all day. So anyways, they get to a bookstore in a town. They pretty much camp out for the night. They block up the doors, block up the windows. Then Rosita and Abraham talk for a few seconds because Rosita is patching up Abraham's hand. Then they say, "Let's go for a sweep." Glenn and Abraham talk after that sweep. Then Abraham and Rosita have sex. I don't know, just feeling like the mood. But Eugene's actually watching them, and Tara sees this and takes him away and actually talks to him. We find out Eugene is the person who made the bus crash. He put glass in the gas tank, somehow blowing up the engine and making it do a barrel roll down the highway. I don't know. It just happened. Then Glenn and Maggie talk for a bit. Everybody goes to sleep. They get up in the next morning. Well, actually, we get another flashback with Abraham talking to the woman and kids again, saying how they're safe and everything like this and that. But anyways, we get back to present day where Rosita and Abraham are talking. Rosita at this point is still patching up his hand better because it's daylight now. She can see what she's doing probably. She patches up his hand even better. Then Glenn and Rosita are saying maybe we should actually stick around town and look for supplies. Because, as we know, the bus pretty much blew up with all their supplies. They need new stuff. But Abraham's like, no, the mission's way more important than supplies and drinking water and maybe canned food and blah 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 blah. So Abraham says no to that plan. They look outside. There's a fire truck in a fire hall. They go over to the fire truck. They get actually going for a bit. Then it stops maybe 5-10 feet anyway, 5 or 10 feet, because there's dead flesh in the intake. And oh my god, I don't even know why at this point I even see it anyways. When the truck or the fire truck moves forward, it unblocks a door that was holding, I guess. And everybody knows when a door opens in the Walking Dead universe, there's always going to be like 10 or 15 zombies. But anyways, during this case, when they were starting to kill the zombies, the coolest way somebody could kill zombies, Eugene kills them with the fire hose on top of the fire truck and blows all the walkers away, cutting them in half, cutting their heads off. I never knew a fire truck had that much pressure, but it happens. And then we get another flashback from Abraham. Abraham wakes up with his wife and kids actually missing. He sees a letter or like a little roll with, I think it was the like receipt paper, like the little rolls that they do, saying don't look for us. Then we get to the present time. The fire trucks broke down again. This is their second time after the fire truck broke down in front of the fire hall because the intake was like, I think it was full of dead flesh. Then we get Eugene reading a book on the back of the fire truck. Maggie comes over, talks to him for a bit. Then we see Glenn smell something rotten. Everybody smells it at this point then. Abraham can't fix the truck, says we pretty much have to keep on going. Pretty much keep on going north. There's no stopping us. This and that. I don't know. The mission's way more important than finding a vehicle. Oh, sorry about that. They see a horde over the hill, and Abraham's like saying, no, we can't stop now. We have to keep on going. There's no way we can stop. But everybody's saying at this point, no, we can't even go through maybe 1,000 zombies that's in the 2 or 3 fields. And Abraham flips out and takes Eugene back to the fire truck and says, we have to keep on going forward. You're coming with me without everybody else. Then we get the big announcement that Eugene is not a scientist. Oh my god, it is such a big deal. I could not believe it. I don't know what people would be thinking at this point. But if you read the comics, you would know that we already knew this. But anyways, we find out he's not a scientist. Then he actually tells the truth that he was lying the whole time. He never even knew anything. He was just a smart guy reading books and keeping the knowledge. At this point, Abraham flips out, beats the crap out of him. Rosita gets in front of him. Abraham walks away and cries. Then we find out how Eugene and him met up. Abraham, this is a flashback anyways. We're finding out what happens to his wife and kids. Abraham's wife and kids, you should know. They're dead. Plain and simple. They died. They're not walking around as zombies. They're just partially eaten. And, sorry about that. And, Abraham was actually going to kill himself. If Eugene never would have came around, we would have seen Abraham. So, he hears a voice, Abraham hears a voice, and he looks over and it's Eugene running away from 2 or 3 zombies. I think it was 3 or 4 actually. 3 or 4 zombies. Abraham gets up, kills the zombies, starts walking back towards his dead wife. And we find out at this point where the lie started. Eugene says, I have a big mission for you if you need it, if you want to help me during this mission. Abraham stops, doesn't say anything, just looks around, and the episode's done. So, there you go. Season 5, Episode 5. So, what did you think about this review? What do you think is going to happen to the next episode of the season, Season 5, Episode 6? I think the Big Escape's going to go down with them, as you know, the hospital in Atlanta, Carol, Daryl. I think they're going to break everybody out of the hospital. Anyways, I'm going to say see ya, and hopefully you guys will be back for the next review. And again, I will say, just comment down in the little comment section. I don't care about subscribers or likes. I just want to talk to people. Talk to people and see what people's ideas are. Anyways, like I said, see ya.